You are experiencing the Kathryn Dunn Show. With us today, Matt Capazzi, Greg Gorman. I'm here, Grey Guy's here, and so is Tucker. We might be having some guests pop in. We'll see how it goes. How is everybody?
Great. How are you?
I'm all right. Greg, were you making a noise?
Yeah, about to chime in, but conversation moved on. But I'm good. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. How are your holidays?
Mixed. I'm
Mine
spending.
was fine.
Yeah. It happened again, Greg.
What happened again?
Where somebody cut over you.
Yeah, this time you were the culprit.
Mah.
Mah.
No, mine is mixed because, like, my grandma's not well, and that's not good, but she'll be better, and, like, I'm just waiting for that to happen.
Didn't they leave like a device inside your grandma or something? Didn't they do something weird like that?
Yeah, so, I don't really like this hospital. They left a sponge in her.
Ooh.
Yeah. And
Wow.
now they've taken her off something she needs, and I think the only reason they've taken her off it is so they don't have to pay for it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So I really don't like this hospital. Is an
You
understatement.
want to share the name of the hospital? Do you want to share the name of the hospital?
No, because I don't
Okay.
even know it. I do.
How's your grandma doing?
I don't know. Hopefully better.
That's good. She's still in the hospital.
Yes, she's still there after all these months.
Oof.
Yeah, she was home for 6 days.
Okay.
I think these people are really idiots.
Mm.
I will share it at one point, but now is not the time. How about you, Matt? How was your holiday?
It was good. My brother came down from New Jersey with his family, so it was great to see them. I have two nieces, so it was cool to hang out. And they have friends down here because they used to live in Florida. So it was a nice time.
Did they drive or
New
take
Year,
the plane?
they drove.
Nice.
Yeah, New Year's was kind of quiet, but Christmas was fun.
I do wonder if I saw them on the road because I also drove.
Ah,
It's quite the drive.
they took a secret passage between it's on the East Coast. It's called, don't tell anyone, but it's called I-95. They're trying to keep it under wraps.
Yep.
But they took that top secret route.
I also took the top secret route.
Whoa.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I know the secrets.
Man.
Wow.
I had
no idea.
People are starting to find out about I-95. That's really weird.
The secret's getting out. Your brother or you are probably telling too many people.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe talking about it on Zooms isn't a good idea.
Well, on Zoom is fine, but it's the YouTube part where people hear about it. At least 4.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to our 4 valuable listeners.
Yeah, and those man,
don't drive while watching this.
Yeah, definitely don't.
And also, I mean, it's just really tragic what's happening out in California with those fires.
I saw an image today of an Oscar burned. Like a burned Oscar. Ooh. How sad is that? I mean, it's all sad, but like imagery, that's sad.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. I think like 8,000 structures have been destroyed or something wild like that.
Did you see that one house that wasn't?
No.
He had like fireproof.
Like in Billionaires Row or whatever on like Malibu by the beach. It was like just the one house of all these other beachfront property houses.
Wow.
The one billionaire who thought ahead.
Yeah. You would think everybody would have like fireproof. I mean, an earthquake-proof houses.
Yeah, that's if that guy made their money in TV, it'd be like What will destroy my house? We know fire can't get it. We know earthquakes can't get it. But what can?
Wait, what is
I
this?
wonder. I wonder how.
I'm pitching a show for what can actually destroy that house that survived the fire.
Well, let's not. But okay, I'd watch. Anyway, go on, Matt. What are you saying?
Yeah.
I wonder how these fires compare to the Great Chicago Fire.
I don't know. That's something worth
'Cause, I mean,
googling.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was caused by a cow, the Great Chicago Fire.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the legend is that was it something like Mrs. O'Leary's cow knocked over a lamp. That's what caught fire. And because of that, we have to eat cows to prevent it from happening again.
No. Sorry. O'Leary probably did it. Blame the cow.
No, if you take a fire prevention class, they usually teach you to eat hamburgers.
No.
Just as a precaution,
No.
because that's one less cow that can kick over a lantern.
The thoughts and opinions expressed at the Kathryn Dunn Show may not be those of the people expressing them. We just say shit. They are definitely not the opinions of the Kathryn Dunn Show. We are a vegan operation.
Oh man, we're gonna catch on fire then.
Yeah,
the
careful.
cows are gonna get us.
Yeah, as
Fire
they should.
Cow.
I saw them riding billboards down to Florida on 95. They're definitely aiming for the chickens.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yep. So that's a good segue into Are You Aware and Do You Care, where Greg reads the news off a Facebook page that I put together.
Okay, let me pull up that page.
Yay. Mel Gibson's house burned down while he was doing a podcast for Joe Rogan.
Did this happen? Did he find out about it later, or was this like during the recording? Did he find out?
I really don't know. I didn't follow it that closely. I just was like, that's interesting. Very interesting.
Google it.
I'm trying to look up the. There we go. All right, so that was the first thing. Are you aware and do you care that Perry, the donkey who was the inspiration for Donkey in the Shrek movies, passed away at the age of 30?
I'm aware and I care.
Wasn't aware.
But you cared deeply, right, Matt?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Donkey was hilarious.
Yeah.
I guess, again, also speaking of the fires, are you aware and do you care that Paris Hilton lost her home in the fire? Like, she literally watched it burn, her home burn on TV.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How did that happen? That's crazy.
Yeah. Are you aware and do you care that Peter Yarrow from the folk trio Peter, Paul, and Mary has passed away?
Yeah,
he wrote Puff the Magic Dragon, among other folk classics.
Yeah, that one's a classic.
Mm-hmm. And apparently, definitely not about smoking.
Sure.
And he got offended if you told him that.
Really?
Brought that up. Yeah, apparently he was annoyed that people thought that.
Well, that was his whole, popularity.
Yeah.
Well, he would really not appreciate it if you told him that.
Wow. I hope he's not rolling in his grave about it.
He is. He's rolling. Are you aware, and do you care, that a man in LA nearly missed his flight after a self-driving Waymo taxi just drove around the parking lot and wouldn't let him out?
Yeah, that's hilarious. It's scary, but also funny.
Yeah. Funny because it didn't happen to you. Funny because it happened to someone else.
Right. If it happened to me, I'd be like, it was terrifying.
So are there self-driving taxis now?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, apparently at at LAX, let me see.
Wow.
I know some. Oh, so sorry. This was in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Okay.
And so I think in like the Phoenix area, they do have like, a handful of these Waymo driverless cars.
Mhm.
So the man's from Los Angeles. Los Angeles man nearly missed a flight back home last week, all because he says the self-driving Waymo taxi he was using to get around the airport wouldn't stop driving around a parking lot in circles. He was heading home from Scottsdale last week when he hopped into a Waymo to head to the airport. What happened next felt like a Disneyland ride. Quote, why is this thing going in a circle? I'm getting dizzy, John said in a video posted to social media that's since gone viral. Says he was trapped inside the car that spun around the parking lot. Not only was he unable to stop the car, but so was customer service that he was on the phone with as the spinning continued. It's circling around a parking lot. I've got my seatbelt on. I can't get out of the car. Has this been hacked? What's going on? He says in the video. The representative was finally able to get the car under control after a few minutes, allowing him to get to the airport just in time to catch his flight back to LA. I'm laughing, but ironically, I'm laughing at this. He says the lack of empathy from the representative who attempted to help him, on top of the point that he's unsure if he's talking to a human or AI, are major concerns. Well, where's the empathy? Where's the human connection to this? He said while speaking to CBS Los Angeles. It's just, again, a case of today's digital world, a half-baked product, nobody meeting the customer, the consumers in the middle. Wow. Johns, who works, ironically, in the tech industry himself, says he'd love to see services like Waymo succeed, but he has no plans to hop in for a ride until he's sure the kinks have been fixed.
Wow.
Are you guys comfortable with the idea of sitting in a driverless car?
I mean, I'm more hesitant after this.
Yeah,
me too.
before this, I don't know.
Yeah, and apparently, sorry.
On my way to Florida, I wish the car had a driverless feature. But the roads are scary and people are insane.
And last note of info I'll say that is no one from Waymo has ever gotten in touch with the guy yet. It's as of the article from a few days ago. Even after that video went viral and they did a news story about it, Waymo still hasn't tried to apologize to him.
Wow. Well, Waymo, if you're watching now, you should apologize.
Yeah. Your uncaring customer service representative will be like, yeah, we're sorry you feel what's some like there's some sort of terminology like companies use to like we're sorry you feel inconvenienced by our by your trip to the airport or something like that. Like not even acknowledging it was their fault or something.
Yeah. We're sorry for your feelings.
Okay.
So wait a second. How does a Waymo fuel up? How does it can't go to the gas station by itself, right?
It has to go to New Jersey.
Aww. Could you imagine like a Waymo showing up, being like, "Fill me up," and then them being like, "Where's your mommy?"
I don't need a mommy. I'm a car. I don't have a mommy. Don't make me spray my windshield wiper fluid at you.
Then just sprays it and it doesn't get on there.
Get in the passenger seat so I can spin you around in the parking lot. Give me gas.
I think, I think what happened was that that Waymo car was a reincarnation of a roller coaster car, and it still had that inclination to just go in circles. So I think that there might be reincarnation in driverless cars. I don't know.
Reincarnation.
Bam.
Well, Kathryn, we certainly have good karma. Everything else is sad. Do you want me to keep going with these sad?
I don't know. Give us no.
Positive vibes only.
Everything is sad.
Well, at least I'm going way back to like end of last year. So hold on.
Because there's also, we haven't had a show in a while.
Yeah, so I'm like, going to scroll back. Okay. Well, this could be, I want to step on some animal news, uplifting animal news. So going way back, going way back, going way back, going back, going back. Don't want to do something sad.
While we're waiting for Greg, we just want to say thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just move on to this next segment.
All right, yeah, let's move on.
Okay, cause yeah, it's called "Are You Out of Your Fucking Mind?" The segment where we ask, "Are you out of your fucking mind?" All right, does anybody got one?
Yeah, I'm starting to have actual conversations with my actual phone, not somebody on the phone. Am I out of my freaking mind?
I had an AI that I used to play with for a while. Am I out of my freaking mind?
I had tried to use AI to teach me French today, but then it stopped right in the middle because I don't pay for the paid ChatGPT version. Are they out of their mind?
No.
Someone sent me sexy mozzarella sticks and they didn't put them in heels originally. Are they out of their fucking mind?
Sent you what?
Sexy mozzarella sticks, but they didn't put them in heels.
Well, that person didn't know sexiness.
So how are they sexy?
Exactly. How are they sexy without heels?
Yeah.
Well, that's the image generator's fault, not the whoever this mystery person who decided to send you to put that into the image generator.
Did you ghost the mozzarella sticks?
No. Why would I go sexy mozzarella sticks?
Because they don't have heels, so they aren't sexy.
Well, they were embracing each other, these mozzarella sticks.
Mm.
I mean, I think it was more than embracing, if you know what I'm saying. I think they were trying to make more mozzarella sticks.
Mm-hmm. The old-fashioned way.
Yeah. So what do you mean you're having conversations with your phone?
You know how you can ask your phone a question and then it answers?
Yeah.
That, yeah.
But like, you're asking it like, how's your day?
No. I was asking it like, facts and stuff. I wasn't just having like a conversation. But it seems like that's becoming more and more the norm. People talking to their phones, not talking to someone on their phone. And are they out of their freaking mind?
Interesting. I didn't know this was happening. But it makes sense. I know I talk to my phone. Oh dear. I wonder how long Elaine has been trying to get in, and I feel bad.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
I know. Yes. Oh, just in time for some uplifting animal news. With Matt Capazzi.
All right. Let's do. Okay. Perry, a miniature. Oh, did we talk about the donkey? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that's not uplifting.
What's uplifting?
Animal news.
We're doing uplifting animal news.
How about that happy little duck video? Wait a second. I can't. My computer won't let me in. I just tried to get it on my phone, and it's on like 19. So I gotta keep the wire over here. I can't be on screen much. We'll just unless I
okay. Wallace, the old English sheepdog, recently received a 2024 AKC Humane Fund Award for canine excellence. The rescue pup saved his owner's life Yeah. Let me see. All right, I'm just gonna guess. Not long after adopting Wallace, LaField, the owner, started to experience episodic seizures. LaField, oh crap. All right. LaField believes the first of these events happened several years ago when she fell while uh, adjusting her automatic pool cleaner. I had a fall, most likely the first episodic event, broke my hip, got a concussion, and somehow found myself on the bottom of the deep end of the swimming pool, quite dazed and confused. Disoriented and at the bottom of the deep end, LaField struggled to find her way to the surface. As a swim coach, she knew to stay calm and save every ounce of air in her lungs. Luckily, Wallace, who was nearby when LaField fell into the pool, also knew how to act. All of a sudden, there's a giant splash, and these big feet are moving through the water. And with the kick or stroke he took, he pulled down air bubbles I could see from the bottom. He was way up. She follows the air bubbles up to the surface where Wallace awaited. The dog stayed by my side and got me to the edge of the pool. He never left me. So way to go, Wallace. Way to save your owner's life.
Wallace. What a good puppy.
Yeah.
I'm still not 100% clear how he saved her, but I still love it. I love her. I love Wallace.
He barked for help.
He made air bubbles, and then she saw the air bubbles and swam in that direction.
Aww.
Ah, okay.
Baby.
I thought he just barked for help like Lassie.
No, he did more.
Yeah, Lassie, you know, overrated. Sorry.
No, how dare you?
The Metro Richmond Zoo in Virginia is welcoming a newborn pygmy hippo just before the holidays.
Aww.
The zoo announced in a press release. The newborn arrived on December 9th after a 7-month gestation. The pygmy hippo parents, Iris and Corwin, gave birth to a third little girl in the past 4.5 years. This is Iris and Corwin's third calf in 4.5 years, and their second calf to arrive right before the holidays. Most people don't get a hippopotamus for Christmas at all, so we feel lucky to have received 2 over the years.
That's precious. I want a hippo for Christmas.
What was the show with the hippo hurricane holler?
Don't know.
Hippo holler. No, it's a cartoon, right?
I'm not sure. I know the one with the elephants.
No, it's got a hippo, and you got a hippo hurricane holler. It saves the day many times. God bless you.
Bless you. Anyone know?
Nobody? You're all too young. I think it was like with Magilla Gorilla, that show. I think it was in that show.
Okay. I know the name Magilla Gorilla, but I don't know what it is.
Magilla Gorilla for sale. No? You don't? Oh, my God.
Sorry.
Poor kids. Poor kids. We don't know.
And for more uplifting animal news, check Are You Aware and Do You Care on Facebook.
You can also go straight to TKDS Uplifting Animal News. All right, now it's time for Tattle Tales, where we all talk shit about our pets.
Ooh. Well, I have some bad news about him. Let's see.
What happened?
She has 2 conditions. They're both with her heart.
No.
One thing is that part of her heart is enlarged, and then another thing is that she has some blockage in her heart. So I went to a doctor, and they gave me some medication. So I started giving her medication this week. So, but it sounds like she's going to be on medication forever.
Oh no. Poor girl.
Yeah.
She's got too much heart. She's got a big heart.
Yep.
Aw.
But I'm kind of wondering because um, after I had her, when I brought her to my apartment, she got like when I adopted her a lot of weight. So I'm wondering if one of those two conditions, like now that I'm giving her medicine, if her weight will go back down. So we'll see.
Hopefully it's a little bit weight related, and that figures itself out.
Yeah. Mhm.
Poor little
But I mean,
girl.
it's not like she seems fine. I mean, she's not in pain or anything. But it was just something that I didn't know about that I'm glad that I know about. Some so now I'm giving her medicine and so yeah.
Poor girl, but at least you found out.
Yeah. Mhm.
Because that would be bad to not know.
Oh, I have a tie-in to Are You Out of Your Freaking Mind?
Yeah, what is it?
So when I brought her to the pet doctor, the the specialist that I talked to, the first specialist, acted so weird. Like her eyes were like popping like out of her skull, and she was just
Wow.
like, "Yeah," oh, like talking really fast and stuff. And it was just really weird. She's like, "Sure, oh yeah, oh okay, uh-huh." And it wasn't like I don't know. It would have been nicer if she was, acted like calm or something. But it is what it is.
I wonder if she was on coke.
Doesn't sound
I
like
don't know.
Coke. Doesn't sound like Coke. It sounds like Molly or something, whatever the opposite of that stuff they're doing now. DMZ, they're doing new stuff. I don't know.
DMZ
Some kind of it's
from
initials, but they're
Korea.
not LSD. No, there is. I don't know what they are. I just know they told me last time I hung out with the kids, so
With the
I just
kids.
know that. Well, I call them kids. They're like 20s and 30s,
Like, hey, Elaine, what's some DMZ? Sure. This isn't anything.
No, I forget what they told me they are. I looked it up. Of course, the minute they say it to me, I act like I know. I go, yeah, no thanks, and then I go to Google and I see what drug they're talking about.
And
But
then you track them down and you're like, wait, I do want that.
no, I say no. I'd rather have this instead.
Is it
Yeah.
isn't DMZ a part of North Korea?
I thought DMZ was a rap band. One DMZ, no. Sorry. Bad, 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 bad Elaine.
Speaking of bad Elaine, has Mr. Cute been up to anything?
He's old now, so he gets a brain pill in the morning, and then he gets that stuff that stops him from having seizures at 8, 4, and 12.
Poor
And
boy.
that's his. Yeah, it seems to be working, but he hates it because he spits it out at me sometimes. It smells like grape juice, but it's clear. But it doesn't matter. He's getting it, whether he likes it or not. That said, he hasn't had any more knockwood episodes, and he's playfulish sometimes. And when he's not sleeping, he woke me up at like 5 in the morning to bark at food last night. I don't know, but other than that, I think that's partially the blind thing. You know how they say when you're blind, you lose track of time. So I try to keep him on the time schedule, but it's hard because of me working nights. So, but I try to keep him on the 8-4 and whatever. And I'm spoiling him a little bit.
Good.
I took him and got his hair cut. I pick him up, but he's sleeping. I'm letting him sleep. Well, are you sleeping? He's like, no. Hold on a second. Let's see my butt. Come here. Talk about somebody else's animal while I try to wake my roaring beast.
So
Hey, Greg, how about yours? Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
Greg.
Yeah, that's right. Living the good life. Living the good life.
Want some fish? Want some fish?
I might have some fish tomorrow in my
I don't
mouth.
mean to. Ouch! I don't mean to eat. I meant to look at and calm your nerves.
In my mouth. In my
Cut
belly.
to him coming over to Elaine's house and putting her fish in his mouth.
Oh, it's fucking terrible.
You sick beast, you pervert.
Yeah, Greg, who's the animal?
Yeah, you're a
Yeah,
pervert.
Elaine, these fish sticks are terrible.
Ready? Ta-da! See, he looks pretty
Aw.
cute. He looks pretty
Yep.
cute, but he can't see for shit anymore. He's walking into walls, and you know. Right? But I was.
How does that go when you take him for a walk?
That's it. I just noticed yesterday, and I don't know if it was because it was cold, but I'm not dragging, but I'm pulling him more than he's pulling. So I don't make him walk too much. I pick when I know, because I know I walk him over to the tree that's outside the door, and then I'll walk him to the fence, and he'll spend a lot of time sniffing now because he can't see, and then everybody stops to pet him like they always do anyway, and he doesn't seem to mind that. So he's all right. He's just. It's like he's a little old man and like take around with me. he's a little old blind man. That's now that's what he is. He's a little old blind man.
Yeah.
That's
what's going on with your fish tank?
It's actually one fish died, so I bought 3, of course, because I needed to have them in pairs because Jeff always wanted them in pairs, and I got 3 little albinos and 4 black and oranges, and 1 really big. That's why I said you want a fish. Really big suckerfish or a placo. The ones that hang on the tank and hang on the. He's like every other fish is like went from 1 inch to 3, and the placo is like 7 inches. You could eat him as a meal. He looks like a giant catfish almost. He's just ridiculous. Takes up a third of the tank.
No one's eating a placo.
God.
I don't think people eat them. I don't know. But
Sure.
I was going to bring him back to the store, and they'll take him as a donation. But as you said, and as everybody says, they're going to sell him for $60. So I like to give to somebody who has a big tank. If anybody knows anybody who has a big tank that's freshwater, he's all right. He's still spoiled just like the rest of my animals. So as Greg wouldn't know, but if I gave him a fish, he could maybe spoil him. Come on, Greg, come get a fish. Don't eat them. Just come and get them.
Do I have to feed it?
Yeah.
Well, you throw a little disc in the water. That's all. A little tiny disc.
Not that. No, way too much. Way too much. No, I can't.
No effort, no unconditional love. What is it you want, Greg?
Wait, let's
Well,
think
I
of
want that from a human.
Wait, let's think of the perfect pet for you that you don't have to really the lowest maintenance pet.
Yeah, a rock. I'll have a rock garden someday.
Pet. That's the pet rock. They're only still in style. I could probably find one in an antique store.
Or you could get a rock, put some googly eyes on it.
Maybe a chia pet.
Pet rocks had their own special box with like hay in them. I never made any sense. Tamagotchi, you probably kill it, right?
Do they still make chia pets?
Chia pets or Tamagotchi?
Yeah, I don't know. My apartment, I tried having plants here, but my apartment was too dark for plants.
Maybe
So I
you're
guess
the one that's
chia.
too dark.
Wow.
Yeah.
They make plant lamps, believe it or not. My fish tank has a plant lamp in it because there was no more designed lamps for fish tanks that fit my thing anymore because it's old. Anyway, I'm killing everything.
How's Tony?
Tony went on a drive down to Florida. She was a good girl the whole way, and then she got to Florida and she saw Mishka and she hissed at him and he hissed back, and they never really hung out.
No.
She said it's too fucking hot down here.
No, she liked it. She likes the heat. She's a hot cat.
Yeah.
How do you know she likes the heat?
Because she's always so hot in the house. Like, she'll be all up on hot things. Like, the pole in the bathroom will create heat, and she'll be, like, all up on it.
Ah.
Yeah. She
Has
loves
she
it.
has she ever been on a hot tin roof?
Yeah. Probably not.
Wow.
Well, I was making him a helmet. Look, I'll show you. This will make you laugh. This will make you laugh. I was gonna take this that you get ice cream in at a basketball game and put it on his head with some finger fight so that when he walked into walls he wouldn't get hurt. But I can't keep it on his head, right? But
Aww. He looks.
right, but basketball head they call him,
Or
Mister
Jewish.
George or George.
No, Jewish.
Jewish.
It looks like a yarmulke.
Oh no, it's a basketball. Come on. I got a foam finger to put the foam in. Somebody said they sell halos. Yeah, halos for dogs that you put on them. Some friend of Jan makes them, but I don't know if he'd go for that. I don't think he's going for this either.
Well, he seems to
Right?
be sitting there.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, what did you put on my head? He don't care.
Oh, he's such a good boy.
He really is still good. He still is good. He's still. I'm taking him with me to Sarah Silverman. We'll see how that goes.
Aw.
Right? I tried to call there, but they weren't open. But
Very
they
cool.
can't stop. He's got the right papers. Where are your papers? He's got his papers.
It's
You got
the
ID?
17th,
Got...
right?
Yeah. It's all right. I already asked Brett. Remember Brett Singer? The comedian that does the podcast? Yeah, I asked him.
Cool.
So I went because he likes Sarah Silverman. I was trying to find comedians that like Sarah Silverman. That's what I was trying to find. I invited Keith, the guy from the podcast, and he said, I don't even know who she is. How could you not know who Sarah Silverman is? And live in New York, right?
I don't even think you need to live in New York to be crazy to not know who she is. Like if you were alive, you should know who she is.
If you're alive, you should know. I like that.
Yeah.
If you're alive, you should know who she is. Well, we'll see. We're going on Friday, so we'll see.
And now it's time for Ooh.
Ooh, that reminds me.
And the word to get started is live.
Lie reminds me of taking a nap.
Taking a nap reminds me that I'm so tired I've actually fallen asleep during this episode. My narcolepsy is on fleek.
Narcolepsy reminds me of a video I've seen of a dog with narcolepsy that gets it when it starts barking. So it goes like, bark, 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 bunk.
That reminds me of goats that do that. Aren't there goats that they call sleeping goats? That's why you say sleeping goats lie?
Sleeping goats reminds me of counting sheep.
Counting sheep reminds me that I've tried it and it doesn't work.
We're all falling asleep.
All right, that reminds me.
Aw.
I know.
He's so serious.
Now it's time for
What now?
where we bring you a completely random and anonymous couple's gripes and have you settle them. So, Elaine, do you have any today? Do you have the bag?
Oh, I have the bag. Where's the bag? Okay, that's what I would be upset about. People who take the garbage out without telling people when there's still garbage here. Okay? The ones that just say, they do it like a surprise, but it's not really a surprise if you didn't warn me and there's still garbage on the table to go out, right? So I think that could start a major fight.
So what happened?
Like he thought he was doing the right thing by taking the garbage out, but didn't tell me. And then this was a friend who was here, and then I have garbage on the table that now I have to put in the bottom of a garbage bag, and you don't want to do that in New York if it has jelly on it from a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or so, right?
Oh.
So she should be able to top it off with anything that would attract anything.
Well, so your friend was visiting you, and
Took my
is it
garbage
a
out
he or a
without
she?
telling me. It was a she, and she put the garbage out without telling me.
Seems
And
like
I
she
was
was trying
like,
to do a nice thing by taking the garbage, though, right?
yeah, but there's 1,000 other nice things. Make me a cup of tea. 1,000 other nice things to do. You don't do something that, in the
Garbage
end,
tea.
garbage tea. That's a tea bag. No, that was really bad. That was just. It's just. I don't know. People just decide that they know what they're doing. And, oh, he's falling asleep. See, that's what he does. That's what he does.
Oh, what a beauty boy. It's
That's what he does.
relatable.
He is. Well, are you on Florida time? That's why.
Florida time is the same as New York
Hey,
time.
Not really, because it's like island time down there.
Fair
You know how when
enough.
you go someplace, they tell you, "Oh, we're on island time, man. That's why we do everything slow, right?"
I guess.
Like, well, I went to St. Bart's or one of those islands, and we went to get the rent a car, and they wouldn't let us out of the parking lot
What?
because the guy who lifts the gate thing was on lunch. So I said, "Well, man, sorry you have to wait because we're on island time and he's on lunch." So we sat. Everybody who had to leave the parking lot had to wait till the guy came back from lunch. So we all sat on the cars. It was kind of stupid, but that's what they said. That was my first taste of island time. Like, you're not supposed to be in a hurry for anything, even leaving the airport parking lot.
How
I
long
think
did you have
as
to
they
wait?
Not too long, but it was really hot, and I was wearing a blazer because I was traveling on company tickets.
What were you
So I
saying,
just,
Greg? Sorry.
I'm
I
sorry.
think if you paid them money, then you're like, oh, we found him, or oh, you know what, I could,
Oh,
I could.
I didn't even
That
think
would
of
have been
that.
my hunch.
I don't
Greg's
know.
always
Everybody,
greasing people.
yeah, I didn't even. I always tip people after the fact, but I never think of greasing them.
You gotta grease
I
them.
think, yeah.
Maybe. I mean, it's a little on them if they didn't make it clear that they're looking for a greasing. I mean, they should have been more clear, like, oh, he's on lunch, but
But you can,
maybe I could find him, maybe not. I don't know.
it's like me. You can tip your Russia. No harm in tipping your Russia. No harm.
Now
So
you
I
know
think your
ahead of
friend was
time.
trying to do. I think your friend was trying to do something nice. So
All right.
I
Well, we're gonna get real and say they threw out something they shouldn't have thrown out because it was next to the garbage.
What was it?
It was meds for the dog that I had to replace.
Oh no.
Well, they were in a little light, like rolled up bag sitting on a box next to the garbage, and they thought they would throw everything in the garbage. And it's all right. It's long past, and I'm still friends with the person. But just before you do something, then you think you're doing the right thing. Make sure you're doing the right thing in somebody else's house, right?
oh, Catherine and Greg, what do you guys think?
I don't like people touching my garbage.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
don't
said,
know. It's like I kind of feel the same way. I wouldn't want someone touching my garbage when their hands like, oh yeah, you took out my garbage. Like, all right, one less thing for me to do.
you don't like it, but you'd be happy about it.
Yeah,
I think you got it really easy at your house, don't you, Greg? No animals.
yeah.
You want to take my garbage? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
if someone wants to come over and do my chores, be my
So if I
That is
get
kind
you
of
a
weird.
fish, wait, we get you a
That's a weird.
fish.
That's a weird favor.
Yeah, I think they thought they was just straightening up. It's all right. It will never happen again, that's for sure. But I think we should get Greg a fish or a plant, and then just one of us has to go over and feed it or water it. So he'll keep it. He'll keep it as long as he doesn't have to take care of it, right?
Yeah, as long as it costs me absolutely no money, absolutely no effort. So you're gonna have to
Kind of
connect
like
it to
having
some
a pet
sort of
rock.
battery that, like the tank to some sort of battery that you'll charge, not me.
Well, rich people put those big fish tanks up, and they're not cleaning them. They have a service that comes in and feeds them and cleans them.
Yeah,
So I
so
mean,
there you go.
yeah, so that's what you need. You need a fish cleaning. No, we're gonna get you some more than a fish. You need a pet. You need a pet. Do you want a puppy?
Yeah, I think I'll
So
pass.
Did we settle it?
I think that we all agreed that it was a creepy thing to do and it will not happen again. That's what we agreed. Except for Greg, who said, sure, but I'm not tipping you.
I agree it's odd, but it's like, oh, okay, one less chore for me. It's like if she like got you your groceries for you and got you like, I don't know, the wrong brand or whatever. It's like, well, I don't know. I don't like this kind of peanut butter, but it's, I needed peanut butter.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Or they do your dishes and they don't put them away right, or something. Sometimes people do that.
Yeah,
that's
a better
the same
one.
idea. That's a better, yeah. You probably wouldn't allow that.
Well, I mean, so someone wants to do my dishes, be my guest. I mean, I just use the same dish and bowl over and over again.
It's just kind of bizarre.
No, if they put them away wrong, you know how some people get mad the way you put them in the dishwasher, or if you put them in the wrong cabinets, or so like that. Like the dishes are pretty personal, no?
Well,
if your friend like slowly starts doing favors for you, like doing your dishes, taking out your dinner, and slowly moving their furniture into your apartment, there might be something going on.
It could be. That could have been it. That could have been it.
This could be the beginning of a pattern.
Mr. Cute says that woke me up. What? Someone's moving in? What?
Yep.
I told you
you'll be living with them.
I might be getting a cat.
It sounds like something a roommate would do.
Yeah, I think it's because they used to live in my house a long time ago. That's probably what it was about. I didn't even think of that till you just said it.
Weird.
But it's somebody who used to. Yeah. Matt, where are you going? Yeah, you're gonna play with the computer now? Oh. See, this is it too.
I think we settled that. What's the next segment?
Next segment is the thing we've been working on all 3 weeks. Matt, what is it?
Yeah, come on, Matt.
Oh. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, we're gonna do some improv.
No.
Oh my God!
It's scripted.
The cow knocked over the lantern and it started a fire.
All right, look. I'm gonna be square with you. I started this fire, but now I need an alibi.
Well, okay, Mrs. O'Leary, I'll say whatever you want.
The cow. Let's blame the cow.
Yeah, that one right there in the fourth square.
Yeah, I mean, a cow can't defend itself. What is it going to say?
Moo.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a moot point.
Yeah, so let's get this straight. So let's pretend I'm the police. Hello, Mrs. O'Leary. Why did your house burn down?
Well, hello. Well, it turns out that cow over there, that beautiful blonde cow with the one eye, knocked over a candle.
Moo.
That beautiful blonde cow with one eye did all of that.
Please don't arrest her. She's just a cow.
This sure is a tough one. I mean, she's just a cow, but she destroyed all of Chicago.
But it was an accident.
Accident or no, we're gonna have to take her to cow jail.
No, she's already in cow jail.
Where's the steer that's gonna save her? We need a cat. We need a steer to steer him right. I don't have him. He's dead. He's dead. You're gonna hang my cow?
No, nobody said that.
Just check it.
We gotta get our story straight.
Yeah,
you're gonna ruin it.
Okay. Cut to 30 years in the future when Tucker goes to a confessional because he has to get something off his mind. Bless you, child. Thank you for coming to confessional today. How long has it been since your last confession?
Well, this is my first confession ever.
Wow. Oh, okay, my child. What have you done?
Well, you're legally obligated to not tell anyone, right?
Yes.
Good. You remember the Chicago fire?
Wait, can you talk up a little louder? I can't get you on the recorder.
No.
Did you say
Okay.
recorder?
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't. Look, detective.
Okay.
Don't, just make up something up. Make something up.
yeah, I was kidding. I mean, I was adjusting my tie. Anyway, so what were you going to tell me, my child?
You know what? Actually, I just remembered I have chores to do. I have to like take out the garbage and
Tell her it's opposite day, and that means there's no recorder.
Oh, but it's opposite day. Yeah. So what did you do, my child?
and wash the dishes and just some chores.
Well, you know, my child, if you keep doing things like taking out the garbage and doing the dishes, you're kind of slowly moving in with your friend.
Yeah, you're not my real mom.
I know. Well, you almost killed the cow 30 years ago. Look at him. Look at him. He's so guilt ridden.
Poor cow.
I think we have another Stig on the line.
Oh, okay. So let's check that one out. Okay. Have a good day, Tucker.
Bye.
Bye, Tucker. He's my favorite. Sorry.
And
Why is the
scene.
priest wearing a tie? That's what I want to know. Just say.
The suspension of disbelief.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that made him a copper. That's why I was thinking he wasn't a priest. He was a copper.
He was a copper.
He was a copper.
And now it's time for
On this day in history, nothing was solved.
with Matt Capazzi.
Okay. On this day in 1969, Jets quarterback Joe Namath, having guaranteed victory, led the New York Jets to a 16-7 win over the favored Baltimore Colts in Super Bowl III, and nothing was solved.
Boo, sports.
Wait, but you know what else happened today? It's been all over.
What?
Today was the first day of Batman, the original TV series premiered today in 1966, I think.
Nice.
So,
Wow.
and nothing happened there either. It's Batman.
Bam. Bop.
The world hasn't been solved.
Yeah. I wish they brought back campy Batman. None of this like brooding, gritty Batman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They did the Watusi. Yeah.
He had shark repellent.
Yeah, his belt had everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
So he would never jump the
Batman.
shark.
He didn't have
Yeah,
to.
he
He had
can't jump the
shark.
shark. Yeah.
He didn't have to, but he had a bad helicopter and a bad boat and a bad motorcycle. By the end of the series, he had every bat toy available.
God.
Was
He has,
wasn't
he's done every bat
wasn't
thing
Joker 2
possible.
a really bad movie?
What? Oh, that bat. It was a bad movie, but again,
Which
it was
one?
the time. The Batman
Joker
movie.
2.
That is perfect. Was that Joker too? Oh,
I heard it was
thought you
really
meant
bad.
that. I don't know.
Well, it's a musical, but like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds bad already. That sounds like a bad idea. Joker
Yeah.
2, the
Mhm.
musical.
I still need to see it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think someone's rolling over in his grave right now.
Who?
Jeff, Batman. He said a musical? No.
And on that note, this has been the Kathryn Dunn Show. You've been amazing. Thank you all very much. And thank you, Greg. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you, Mr. Cute. Thank you, Mitzi. Thank you, Greg's imaginary animal. All right. If you had to get any animal tomorrow, Greg, what would it be?
What animal makes money
I mean, on the internet? Guinea
without
The
me having to
monkey.
do anything?
A monkey with
A goose that lays golden eggs.
Boo, you gotta feed it still.
The monkey with the thing when he turns the wheel.
Chim chim.
That little monkey. Okay.
The only one I know that
Okay.
makes money.
and I'll get the accordion. Like,
Oh, wait a sec. Greg, what about, well, I mean, what about plants? Like a Venus flytrap?
no, like I said, my apartment's too dark for play any. Whenever I even like in the sunniest spot by the window, my plants died. So
Oh,
Yeah,
I blame
Nope.
you.
Yeah. I kill plants. So I can't say anything. I've tried. I named them. I put them in the window, and they all died anyway.
I've actually been okay with plants lately.
That's good. I'm pretty good with plants.
That'd be a better way to kill the viruses than my new UVC 254 lamp. I'm gonna get one. That's it.
Pretty cool.
Now he does a lot of cough. He does a lot of. So I figure that started as he got older, but That's another reason I want to get that lamp. But somebody told me that could mean a heart attack. Did you ever hear that?
No, but
Whatever.
definitely have it looked into.
Well, when I went to see her the other day to pick up his pills, she was too busy. So I have to make an appointment.
Yeah.
I think we're trying to end the show.
Thank you,
That's what we
Matt.
did.
All right.
That's
Bye,
all.
everybody.
Bye.